Hi kids, welcome back to Art with Mrs. B. As you see, we are in my backyard today. We're going to be doing nature art outside. We're going to be learning about British sculptor Andy Goldsworthy. He does land art, or they also call it environmental art. He's a British sculptor, photographer, and environmental artist. He lives in Scotland. He uses nature and its colors and shapes to create land art. I'm going to show you some photos of Andy Goldsworthy's work, and then also some artwork that was inspired by him, done by both kids and adults. In a minute, we're going to take a walk around my yard, and I'm going to collect some things to use for my Goldsworthy inspired artwork. But first, I want to talk to you a little bit about what to collect and what not to collect. If you are collecting in your backyard versus out at the river or on the trail, I want you to first ask parents if you can snip any little flower buds or flowers or leaves off of your plants. If you're outside of your home, please don't cut anything. Pick anything up that you see that's already dead on the ground, unless there are signs that say not to remove anything. Okay, let's take a walk. See what we see over here. This ornamental pear tree got tons of petals that have fallen on the ground, so I'm going to get some of those. And let's see what else I want. Pick some of these. These I've got to trim off anyway. And let's take a walk over here. Oh, and Mr. Goldsworthy likes to use lots of color in his too, and I'm going to have to pick these dandelion weeds anyway. So they might as well come up to make some awesome artwork. Take a look around your yard and see what you find. I'll meet you back in a couple minutes and we'll create our art. So as you can see, I've gathered some materials here, some sticks, some blooms, and remember I'm in my yard, so I'm giving myself permission to trim some of the little flowers off and trim some leaves, and I've collected some rocks and some petals that have fallen from the pear tree. So let's get started. A lot of his work is working in radial design, not all of it, but some of it. And radial design is when you're working in a circular form, just like the sun's rays. Picture a circle and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm going to start with a center, and then let's see, I think maybe I'll lay some sticks around. See how that goes. That out of the way. And Mr. Goldsworthy always works with a natural background. So you notice I have not moved those stones out of the way. I really like that texture. Try to make this as symmetrical and balanced as I can. Symmetrical means one half of the design is exactly the same as the other half. Now let's see, maybe these leaves for a contrast of color. Lay some of these big lamb's ear leaves in between. I'm so curious to see your work. If you can send me photos, take a picture when you're done with your land art to see what kind of color combinations and shapes you came up with. So that's the start. And then I'm going to work on a little bit more, and we'll get back together in just a minute. So I'm doing just the finishing touches on my Andy Goldsworthy inspired land art. And there we go. Can you get a shot right overhead? As far up as I can go. Okay. What do you think? Is that not cool or what? I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. So until next time, have a great week.